Courtney. It's Friday, July 5th, which means yesterday was July 4th. Yay! I decided for my first video that I'm going to do a warm welcome and warning new to Who video for you as you begin your adventure to the Whovian universe. So proud of you. And so going to list off a couple of things that I think everybody should know when they're new to the Who universe, and also some things that people on Tumblr thought that you should know. And then I'm going to give you a brief warning, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so starting with the things that everyone should know as they're beginning Doctor Who. Number 1, don't skip 9. I know you've actually already finished his season, so this is kind of pointless for me to bring up, but just for anybody else who might stumble upon this, don't skip 9. Some people will tell you to skip 9 because it's the worst season or whatever, and it's not important, but it's very important, actually. Also, it makes it very difficult to really understand the Doctor's character and to understand the progression of his character arc, and also to understand how important Rose is and all of these things that are really important to Tennant. It's really, really hard to get a really good understanding of that without watching 9. So I'm not going to say it's the best season, but it's an important season, and it deserves to be watched. So don't skip him. Okay? Okay. Number 2. Special effects. You've already actually mentioned this to me. What you need to know, as my friend of mine so eloquently put it, is that BBC special effects in 2005 are a lot like Hollywood special effects in 1995. So that's a thing. Doctor Who randomly gets a much bigger budget-ish, it seems, somewhere in the Matt Smith era, so they do get better. But admittedly you kind of miss them because the iffy special effects of Doctor Who are part of the charm of Doctor Who, and they'll grow to be dear to your heart, and you'll love them, and you won't notice anymore, so don't worry, it'll go away. Number 3. No hating on the new Doctor, it's just because you like the old Doctor. I'm not saying you're gonna do this, I'm just saying that people do it, and it's a problem, and it's bad, and just don't. You're allowed to be sad when a Doctor that you really, really loved regenerated. I cried for weeks when 10 regenerated. I'm not exaggerating. I did. I haven't watched the episode since, and I might never watch it again, and I can't even listen to the song without crying. So yeah, it's a sad time when your favorite Doctor leaves. However, you can't hate on the new person just because it's not the old person, because the whole way Doctor Who works is that the cast is continuously changing. And so if that's something that you're going to get upset about every single time, then it's just not a show you should be watching. Number 4. Assume everything is important. Everything. I know you've already finished the 9th Doctor, so you know this a little bit firsthand, that the littlest thing, like graffiti on the TARDIS, can end up being ridiculously super important, and that doesn't go away. So just assume that everything is important all the time, especially if you see at the beginning of an episode written by Stephen Moffat, because he's a fan of these itty-bitty little things ended up being the answer to everything. So just learn to pay attention to everything, and if you think it's a thing, it's probably a thing, so make note of it. Number 5. Speaking of Stephen Moffat, he doesn't write every episode. People mess this up. A lot. And they will cry and complain come Matt Smith that Moffat's ruined everything, and he's such a horrible writer, and blah blah blah. But he doesn't write them all. Never has. Never will. He doesn't write them all. Okay, now that we've gone over some of the things that I think is really important for you to know as you begin watching Doctor Who, I would like to give you a little bit of a warning of what is most likely going to happen once you start delving deeper and deeper. So what I'm about to show you is a little bit of foresight into the madness that is the Doctor Who fandom. I just finished watching the first season of Doctor Who, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I don't really get what all the crazy's about, but it was pretty cool, and I bought a thing. Hey.
You would make a good Dalek.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Yeah. Why? Why? Don't Blink. Guys, I think I have two shadows. Oh. Oh no, no. It's just another light. It's okay. False alarm. We're fine. It's a fez. This is cool. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. Okay, so that's it. That is my welcome and introduction to you, my friend, as a new Tahur. Welcome to the fandom. We hope you enjoy your stay. I will see you on Monday. Everything just went wrong.